Hi there, welcome to the More Geeky Design Sounds, and we're back with some more Rimworld Zombieland 1.6. As you can see, we have managed to get ourselves a firm amount of energy now. So we are going to start the process of building ourselves some defences. Now, what I fancy doing here is we want to really get rid of this big rock here, because what I want to do is in that solid area there, I'm going to pop in a gun emplacement there and a gun emplacement here, which is away from the main area and allows us the privilege of actually, do you know what I might do as well? Looking at it, let's mine that vein out and see how far that goes in. Because if that goes into a little area there, that's a little pocket that can defend our area. So it's like a little U-turn where we can put a gun emplacement in, which means that they'll head for the gun emplacement, but we'll have to smooth these walls down to get the electricity in there. But we are going to work on that fairly well. So how much have we got? Slate box 75. So what I want to do is I want to now start replacing some of these blocks. Now I'm hoping I can do this. Let's take it a bit at a time, because we're going to reclaim the wood and pop in the thing so that we can create a great area. We're also researching the heavy bridges, which will allow us to move from out here, which I may have to block that back off again, which is a very good idea, and maybe put in a door here so that we can then use a thing to put a weapon here which will cover that area there. So we are effectively concentrating on defences. I think we've finally let that elephant out as well, which is a good thing. So once we're ready to get things going, I will come back to you and let you know how far we get. Okay, so if you can see what I've done here, I've put a little bit of a thing there which will prevent people from charging straight in from, if they come down from here, they're going to have to come out here. Zombies won't really come there, but anybody who's attacking will probably try to use this as a defending point. But effectively the gun emplacement is actually behind the defensive point. Except I might actually put one more there, just to make it extra. Line it up with there. And we've got two sets of barriers. For anybody who wants to come in and directly attack it, they're going to have to get slowed with the one area, and then slowed again as they try to get closer to it. So what we'll also do is haul those out the way. And hopefully that should give us a lot of defensive areas. We're kind of going to do the same up here, see what Tinky comes up with here, and see if we do have the amount of silver that we have there. Pie Eater's got food poisoning again and fallen over. It's just what he does. It's very dainty with his food. But yeah, with everyone sleeping that one, I'll leave it there, and we'll see how far we get with our defensive structure. Okay, so that's looking quite respectable there. How are we in the day? We are 1600 hours. Yeah, probably not enough time for me to do that. As you can see, I'm slowly working my way up here because it's the shortest one. And then we'll work our way up here. Don't know how much slate we've got left. Wow, we've got quite a bit. So yeah, we'll carry on with the improvements, and hopefully once the this thing pulled out, we can do something similar with up here. But obviously having a large, I might take that out as well because that might affect the area. But we're going to probably want something similar in that size to have this nice little alcove that will allow us to defend this door, which is effectively what we're trying to do. We just want to defend the door, not try to cause people to start attacking us. Okay, well, the cargo pod's come. We've got some Devil Strand, which we can use for stuff. I've also swapped out, I realised that I'd actually put it in steel where we wanted slate. So we're changing the walls to slate walls now, so that will hopefully be done. I'm a little bit worried that we're not going to get this done by the time people go to bed. I may have overstated the... I think, but we might be okay. We might be okay. He's going to do this, is he? Okay, what I need you to do... No, don't rest. I need you to... Then... Then you can go to sleep. I know that's a little bit of a big ask. We want that out the way and done. There we go. Now we can rest. Okay, we have a raid straight away. Where are they? Right in that corner. Well, this is going to be the first... first test of our defences, I think. Get the guys out. Damn it. Okay, they were running. Well, that didn't go as well as I'd hoped. Oh, look, well, interesting enough, the when you're done, come and double tap, double tap. He's dead in 2 hours, so we're not going to help him. There's Tinky off too. Okay, we'll let that cook, and we'll be back when we've got something else to happen. Well, it looks like Tinky and Sunny are now a partnership, so put in a double bed for them, and that will make things more interesting. Okay, so we've got the heavy bridges done. I think what I'm going to do, let's pause it for a second. Going to go into drug production, simply because I want to get the phenocyclone so we can start making proper healing kits. It's probably the best thing to do. The other thing I'm going to do as well is go back to security and get these spike traps. We need to, well, before we do that, we need to start cutting down some trees again, so we've got some wood. Even though sooner or later we are going to get some wood. Let's get that sorted. Maybe planting trees would be a good option to do. But what I aim to do is to prevent people from hanging around this area even more. I'm going to put some spike traps around this area and this area here, especially right on the end there, which will prevent people from trying to use that as cover. Sometimes they tend to use the sides of walls, so we'll cover up there, up the front, down the sides. So we've effectively got ourselves a nice little trapping area, and obviously the inside would be for where we put out all our guys to defend themselves. Once we've got, which I think we're just about close enough. There we go. That should arm that one up. And we should, I think, what I might do as well is also, just for extra peace of mind, just take that one off the edge there, which will give a little bit more of an angle outwards, and we'll put another barrier up there. Right, we have hill root blight, so we will cut all blight and set everybody on the case. Tinky, let's... Seems to be small things at the moment, but irritating all the same. Right, let me carry on as we go. Do this last line here, and then we'll get... Well, I'll tell you what, we'll do Pie Eater to start up here. Get him to go down all the way through there. You do have to do this all in one go. By the way, if you're wondering how I'm managing to do this, you press the shift button and that gives like a next message, or when we've finished your next task, this is the next task I'd like you to do, sort of thing. So hopefully, okay. Right, let's get these guys onto the case. As you can see, they start now following the way that I want them to work. So yeah, if you haven't known that little trick, yeah, you just hold down shift button and it will show them the next one they'll do. Just let me just get Tinky here and get him to do his final one to cut that one over there, because I've obviously missed one out there. It is a long-winded way of doing things, but hey, the results speak for themselves. Okay, looks like we've got a zombie attack where Wanaresh has just been caught out, so... let's just get it back. And let's get everybody ready to fight. So where are they coming from? Down here. See, this is why I think I should block this area up, so that they can't get round to this side of the thing, and they're forced to go through there. Has Pie Eater not got a weapon? No. Once again, he's fallen over, hasn't he? And go equip that revolver. Well, the rest of the group. Deal with what's coming. Okay, I think that's let us level clear, so let us undraft. Okay, drug production's done. Let's have a look what else we can go for. What's probably going to be the next best thing? Mortars could be fun. Fire foam. Because if they are going to fire stuff at us, then we are going to be able to put it out. Right, now, next thing is, let's get this heavy bridge sorted. Put that out there. Bridgeable, okay. Oh, I can't do bridges out there? Okay, that's disappointing. So that's kind of... Is there another bridge that I can do then? Have a look quickly. Oh, this is from Odyssey. Okay. You can build them on the water, but you can't build them on the heavy water. So that's kind of changed the plan, really. Maybe I ought to add... Maybe I ought to find the mod that allows us to do that, because I still think that's a fun thing to do. So I'll have a look out and add the mod to the thing for next episode. Looks like we've got... oh, tanky. Okay, guys. Time to get out of bed. A lot of zombies. Appreciate, guys, you're getting a major break, but 80 odd zombies, Jesus. Time for some serious gunplay, guys. At least they're gun skill will improve. Oh, that's the other thing I don't agree with as well that they've done with Rimworld is you're having to change the barrel every now and again. I think I know it's probably true, but the amount of times that you possibly need to change a barrel. So your autocannons are basically spending energy, spending resources to keep you alive. Which, yeah, I understand, but I think also at the same point, this game's hard enough as it is. There we go. That might help a little. Firing at the boomer low. Oh, no, you don't want to go there. You want to take these guys out though. Okay guys, let's just get you out of here. Get something to eat. get to bed, and hopefully we will get something better going. Of course I got food poisoning. Okay, so we have a raid coming in, and they're going to take their time. So what I'm going to do is just keep the guys close for the moment, because obviously we need to keep ourselves away from them. Let's have a look what they've got. Oh, wait a second, they're going up. Oh, okay, what they got? That one's got a gun. So they are armed. One of them's got a knife. So they're going to be aiming for this area here, which is going to be interesting. What we did also want to do is put some defences up here, didn't we? Structure security. And we wanted to use the sandstone as barricades. Oh right, I need to put the heavy barriers down. Well, that's a heavy bridge. Right, so that's not really worked that well for us, there, has it? Well, at least if they come this end, tune or escape. Okay. Our main goal right now is to make sure these defences are put up. I'm sure they're going to attack anytime soon, and then we will try to lure them down to the bottom, I think. Oh, not shooting. Don't tell me that we've got... Okay, they still... It'd be nice if they said hello up there. I don't think they're going to do that. Okay, they're beginning their assault. Let's get their guys drafted and put down to that door there. Oh, they are going that way. Okay. I may not need to. Interesting. Why is shooting down here? Who's shooting? Oh, it's this guy here. He must have come in from the other side. You got a gun? Shoot him. There we go. Saz, double tap him. We'll take the auto pistol. And the rest of you can undraft. Now, an auto pistol, I believe, is just faster firing, isn't it? So we'll... Okay. Yeah, that's right. Oop, so that's what you do. There we go. Got another attack that's come in. Let's get our guys in a better frame of mind. Coming through that channel. 6 zombies, which means that they're mostly going to be ones we have to headshot. 2 zombies left. Where are they? There's one there. And that looks like there's one there. Okay, that's just clear. Nice, quick, effective job. Okay, so we've had a bit of a mixed bag of stuff, but we have mostly achieved our goals. Now, the reason that's staying wooden is because that's on a swampland and it needs hard ground to go on there. So that is possibly a further research of trying to get the water adapter thing going. This side is now fully slate. We've got ourselves a 2 gun emplacements. Gun emplacements aren't exactly the best in the world, if I'm going to be honest. And I'm going to get rid of the rearming of the things. And I'm also going to think about getting a mod to stop having to use wood to reset the traps. I think sometimes I don't agree with some of the ways that the game gets nerfed because the developers don't like the fact of people using tactics. You know, like tactics to survive in a survival game. But you know, whatever. It's all out of the wash. And I'm also going to get the there's also a mod that I'm going to add for next episode, which will allow us to put onto deep water as well. Okay, well, I think we're going to be... That's about it, really. We're just going to have to rearm and reinvest our wood up until we get these new mods added in. Just want to say at this point, thank you very much for watching. If you'd like to press the like button and the subscribe button, I'd be very, very grateful. Also, if you want to talk to me, tell me what you think I should be doing. If you want to ask me a question or if you want to just shout at me, please feel free to pop something down in the comment section. I'll be very happy for you to talk to me. And I'm very happy to talk back. Also, if you want to receive this early, why not press the join button? It's only £2, and it will get you a lot more of the early access stuff that I'm doing now, and some of the exclusive stuff, and you can be a part of it. And also, you could be one of the people who can get your name changed. When Ash and Sunny have names ready for them, so if you want to get your name on the list, then why don't you join? Also, if you really, really want to, you can also use the super thanks button, but obviously that's not necessary. I'm very grateful just to have you here. So once that's done, I'll just say once again, thank you for watching. Hope to see you soon. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.